Just connecting with people, talking to them and showing them that you actually have a genuine interest in them is a lot more beneficial than coming through and just snap, snap, snap. If you guys can actually connect with the people, talk with the people, and engage, your endeavors will be significantly more beneficial. Alright guys, we're here in Cuba. We're in Havana, Cuba, and this is our first day out. This is our little Airbnb here. It's a pretty nice little place. You have 2 bedrooms, a living room, a kitchen. Not too bad. As I just locked this in even more. There we go. Alright, let's go. You following me? We're in the lap of luxury here in Havana, Cuba. We were surprised this place has an elevator. So we went out into town last night. I take Brenda to all the best places. This is my cheeseburger. And we're about to show you our first view of Havana. So we're bringing you this footage courtesy of DJI Osmo. Courtesy meaning I bought it. Just connecting with people, talking to them and showing them that you actually have a genuine interest in them is a lot more beneficial than coming through and just snap, snap, snap. If you guys can actually connect with the people, talk with the people, and engage, your endeavors will be significantly more beneficial. Lots of people have asked me about the different lenses that I'm able to use, and one thing about this STF that I'm really enjoying is being able to toggle between the portraiture mode and the macro mode. So this guy's playing Happy Birthday down here. So I can put it in the macro mode on here on the STF. I'm getting so sidetracked by everything to take pictures of. Look at this, Brenda. This is... Hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Es tu coche? Muy bonito.
As someone who's traveled all over the world and I've learned multiple languages, I can tell you guys, the way to connect with people has far less to do with your ability to speak their language and far more to do with connecting with them on a personal level. If they can feel that you vibe with them, they will open up to you.
I was telling Brenda earlier, he was saying this is from '58. What trips me out is that this was made in the United States 60, 70 years ago, and here it is sitting in Cuba, right? ¿Cómo te llamas? Jason, mucho gusto. ¿Cuándo lo compraste?
Hace 2 años.
¿2 años? ¿Y dónde están las sillas?
Están guardadas allá.
Yeah? You bought it for $1,500 and you're going to sell it for around $7 grand. See, there's little capitalist entrepreneurs here in Cuba all over the place. ¿Está bien si saco su foto?
Sí.
¿Sí? ¿Puedo sacar fotos de adentro? ¿Sí? ¿Está abierto o no?
So here I've asked this man if I can take pictures of him and his car, and I actually just asked him if I can go inside the car and take pictures. I asked him where the seats were, and he said everything was inside of his garage. And so this is what I'm talking about when I mention connecting with people, having these opportunities. This is the true essence of photography to me. This is why I wanted to be a photographer. I wanted to travel to these crazy places and do crazy things and meet these amazing people and document it. And as much as I love everything else that I do as a photographer, this is why I do photography.
So they replaced the steering wheel in here. This is just crazy. I'm inside of an old 58 Chevy in Cuba.
You know, even though I'm sitting here in Cuba doing documentary type photography, I can't tell you how much my wedding photography experience prepared me for these moments. This is detail shots, stuff I learned to do when I was a wedding photographer. And the fact that I'm in Cuba and I'm not just taking pictures of the car or whatever else, but also the small details that I want to remember and I want to share with the world. I owe that to my experience as a wedding photographer. So when people tell me they don't want to do weddings or they don't want to do other things, they just want to do this kind of work, guys, you have to build up to it. And if you build up to it, you can do anything you want.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Me llamo Jason.
You want to figure out how to connect with people? Just care about them. I could tell that this man wanted more than just for me to take a few shots outside, so he asked if he could bring it in and I could take some shots of him fixing it up, and I was happy to do that. I really like how these came out here with him firing this old 58 Chevy up and the exhaust kicking out, and you're going to hear it burst up when he hits the gas here. It's fun.
People ask me all the time, how do we get people to do things, or how do you get yourself into places? It's by talking to them. It's by just communicating with them, whether that's a model or whether that's a gentleman that you're speaking to in Cuba, where I'm speaking whatever Spanish I know, he's speaking whatever, well, all the Spanish he knows. He doesn't know any English, but just connecting with people. I've done this in Ethiopia where I spoke 2 words of Ethiopian, and you get into places just by a smile, and the way you present yourself to people makes a big difference. So this is really cool. I mean, he's going to fix his car. Well, obviously he has a lot of work to do on it, but he's going to fix his car, and we get to kind of watch. And this is what I love, like coming into these places and being able to see some of this stuff. I mean, look at this. It's just amazing. It's just amazing to be standing here.
I can't tell you guys how much of a thrill I feel when I'm in these moments. It's like a giddiness. It's surreal. I can't believe I get to do this. It's why I say you only have one chance to get it right, because I know I'm not going to ever shoot something like this again with this particular gentleman. So I take it very seriously to get my shots right and work and document this amazing experience and freeze frame time. It's why I love photography. It's why this is so amazing, because 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 years from now, people will be able to see these pictures and other photographers' pictures at the time and see what Cuba looked like, because no matter what happens in the world, political or otherwise, we do evolve and history moves on. And that's why photography is so important to what we do, because it's the only way for us to have that time capsule to go back in time and to see what it was like. And that is why I love being a photographer.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out some lenses so I can get a different feel and look for it. This is going to the 35. Yeah, get a wider portraiture of this.
Knowing what gear to use and how to use it is so critical for capturing once-in-a-lifetime moments like this.
So he's doing all this for his family. He's going to use his car for his family. I asked him earlier if he was going to use it for a taxi, and he said no, he's going to use it for his family. And you said you have dos niños? ¿Sabes mi nombre? ¿Cómo me llamo? That's right.
This gentleman lives in the city where there are jobs. His wife and his kids live 3 hours away. One of the main reasons he bought the car and started fixing it up was so he could see them more regularly. When I'm in a scenario like this and I have the opportunity to bless someone else's life just like they're blessing mine, I love it. I ended up giving this man about the equivalent of 3 months worth of salary. I don't say that to brag. I say that to tell you how much I valued him and his time. And after giving it to him, watching him wipe away a few tears and thanking me for helping him get to fix that car faster and see his family sooner, made it all worth it. You know, I'm not the richest man in the world. I'm not the smartest man in the world. I'm not the most fit man in the world. But I consider myself the luckiest man in the world. I'm blessed with a wonderful family that allows me to do this, with a great team. And I'm honored that people around the world know who I am. I'm humbled that you guys follow my work, and it means the world to me that I get to do this. It really is special.
Yo tuve, dice yo tuve.
¿Yo tuve? Ok, so aquí en yo tuve, yo estoy en yo tuve.
So thank you for connecting with me. If you want to make a difference with your photography, learn to connect with others. And you'll be surprised at how the world opens up to you.
Oh, hey, you guys still there? Hello? Talking to you. Really, you're still there? That's awesome, guys, thanks. If you want to continue this learning online, go to patreon.com/JasonLanier Photography, and you can learn alongside me. You can watch my screens, you can edit with me, do all of it from anywhere in the world on any computer, guys. It's the best way to learn if you can't make it to a workshop. If you're crazy and you want to see me in person and you're ready for it, then go to www.jasonlanier.com/register. You can find a workshop near you and we will have an absolute blast together. It's about inspiration, it's about photography, it's about life, and it's about finding the passion in all of them. So again, guys, if you want to learn online, if you can't make it to something in person, patreon.com/JasonLanierPhotography. And if you want to learn in person, jasonlanier.com/register. Now, the last time I did this, let me see. I'll just do it with my finger this time. I love doing that. It just pisses off the pros. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.